We're talking winners and losers, and in this video, I'm going to give you players who I think did a good job in minicamp, good job in OTAs, who I think is a winner. I'm going to give you players who I think are losers, didn't do such a good job in minicamp and OTAs. I am sure there's going to be players on this list that you guys may think is a winner or a loser. I can't do everyone, so let me know in the comment section who you think is winners and losers. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of stripping buck naked, jumping into a pond of very angry, upset, hungry piranha, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can get eaten up. Also, take that like button with you and let that bad boy get shredded. Let's get into today's Lions winners and losers. Winner on my list is health. Really important for the Detroit Lions to not get injured all the time in things such as OTAs and minicamp. And generally, there was not much injuries going on there. Joshua Pascal had one. That's really about it. From the injury standpoint, people are resting up and trying to get to the level they need to get to for training camp as well as week 1. You seen Jeffrey Okudah. He was actually in the field with a helmet on. That's fantastic. Loved it. Loved seeing that. The rest of the guys just slowing down. They're taking them slow because we need to have these players for the 2022 NFL season. It was good to see Taylor Decker come to minicamp with the first-string offensive line. As you know, last year, it was cheeks regarding injuries. So, to seeing that there's not a lot of bad stuff going on from injury standpoint, I liked it. You know what I'd really like too? Is smashing that like button. Let's get to 400 likes in this video with your help. It can happen. Chat Sports, they love those likes, folks. They do. And they say, Micro might get those likes up. So I ask you to ask and get her done. If you can help me out, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. Let's get to 400 likes. Let's continue on with players now and winners who I think are on this list. We're going to start off with DJ Chark. I think he is most definitely a winner on this list. He showed out well, making big play after big play from Jared Goff, getting these hard passes, catching it, getting touchdowns, really showing that he can stretch the field. He was everything that we kind of thought. The biggest issue for him was injury, and guess what? He's not injured. He was making plays. That's fan-freaking-tastic. DJ Chark is, so far, one of the players that's standing out in a positive manner. And for our offense, it's really important to have a wide receiver do that because Jarad Goff needs those weapons. Matter of fact, I'm going to just throw all the wide receivers on the winner list right now. Why? Because they're all doing a really good job. Jameson Williams, when we're excluding him, he's got the injury. We know that. But if you look at Josh Reynolds, he's making big play after big play. He's continuing the great work that he did last year with Jarad Goff. Freaking love it. Absolute winner here. You talk about Khalif Raymond, he's even making plays as the number 6. Love seeing it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, big play after big play. It continues. Even Trinity Benson, Quintez Cephas, Khalil Pimpleton, they're all making some big plays. The wide receivers on this team is a massive winner. Last year at this time, it was absolute butt cheeks. It was terrible. That's not the case right now. Right now, the wide receivers are leading the way as one of the better units on this football team. It's an amazing to see, and I freaking love it because our offense needs some help. Another winner on my list, Jarad Goff. Same thing. Last year, he didn't have weapons. His confidence was low. The offense was sluggish. This year, Jarad Goff knows the offense, knows the scheme. He's got weapons. He's throwing with confidence. You can see and hear it from him when he speaks. He's extremely confident and compared to last year. He's probably shell-shocked with everything that happened in the offseason with going from a winning team to a team like that, like the Detroit Lions. Not at that point. Now, it's different. He's looking good. He's looking strong. Yeah, he had some drives where it wasn't perfect, but we know what we have from Jared Goff. We know that's going to happen. But right now we're seeing more good than bad. And that's really important for the Detroit Lions, because that's one of the question marks for this football team is the quarterback position. Is it going to be a good Goff or a bad Goff? And so far, when you have the pajamas on, Jarad Goff is doing a good job with the wide receivers. Good job understanding Ben Johnson's offense. And that's all you can ask for right now. So really happy to see that from Jared Goff. We still need to see progressions when the pads are on and you're really having defenders come at you. But all in all, I have to take my hats off to him as he is a winner right now for the Detroit Lions. You want to know what I want to see from you guys? I want to start a trend. I've been talking about this on OPP, on other channels. Spam the comment section with FGBs. That's going to be the pinned comment for this video. You want to know what that FGB is? Well, you know what F is. And what is GB? It's a team. Spam it. I want to see a ton of FGBs in the comment section. That's what it's all about for today's video. Let's continue on with winners here. Aidan Hutchinson is a massive winner to me. Aidan Hutchinson coming in. He's starting OTAs, doing third string stuff, and he all the way to minicamp now. He's at the first string and third string, all the way to the first string. He's still making plays. He's still bursting off the line. He has definitely done a good job. He's fast, got great hands. He's showing exactly what the Detroit Lions' second pick in the draft should be showing. He's exactly that. The defensive line, doing a good job. Aidan Hutchinson is doing a phenomenal job as a rookie. Extreme high expectations for him this season. I'd love to see 10 sacks, and it's looking like we got ourselves a bona fide stud. Let's just throw the defensive line the rest of this winners. The whole defensive line has done a good job. You're not hearing anything negative from the defensive line, just good. A lot of players making plays. Again, no injuries for Levi and Wreaking. The defensive line continues to be a strong point, getting pressure, whether it be on Tim Boyle or David Blough or even Jared Goff. They're doing that. That's a big win. It's something we expected, but no doubt about it, it is a win from my standpoint. Let's go ahead and jump into the losers here. For the losers here, I got to go Tim Boyle. He's a big loser on my list. We knew last year that he did a lot of turnovers, and so far in OTAs and minicamp, he continued that trend. He's thrown a lot of interceptions. He's getting mad. He's throwing his helmet. He's showing frustration. And David Blough is getting reps at too. That's a bad sign for Tim Boyle. David Blough, there's an actual competition going on now with David Blough and Tim Boyle. Last year, I would have said there was no competition. Now, there legitimately is a competition. David Blough goes over to the second string. He's getting touchdowns. Tim Boyle having a lot of issues. Now, give a little bit of credit here to Tim Boyle. Can't be all negative. When he was with third string, he was making some plays. But no doubt in my mind, he's a loser on my list. And that's just facts, because this guy was supposed to be the backup, and he's showing there's potentially he may not make the team if he keeps this up. We'll see. I still think he makes the team, but that's not good. Jarrad Davis is a loser on my list, not because of the play. It's because you're not even hearing about him. There's other players like Chris Board, linebacker, who you're hearing about making plays. You're hearing about him getting a lot of time. You're hearing absolutely nothing about Jarrad Davis. To me, that is a loser on my list. You want to hear more from him. We signed him in free agency. We know there's an issue with the linebacker core, so we wanted to have somebody break out. Right now, it's not him. Right now, it's Chris Board. You're hearing Alex Anzalone. You're hearing even Derek Barnes. You're hearing other names, even Rodriguez out there. But you're not hearing anything about Jarrad Davis. So, I'm making him a loser on my list. Next loser on my list is the same thing with Jamar Jefferson. You're not really hearing anything about him, and the competition is furious right now in the running back room. You got Craig Reynolds, you got DeAndre Swift, you got Jamal Williams, you have Bell, you heard Jason Cabinda's in there, there's a lot of running backs in this competition, so if you're trying to make the squad like Jamar Jefferson, you need to make some plays, but we're not really hearing anything about him. Now, it may not mean anything, but you want to hear something good because that's the whole point. That is the point of OTAs and minicamp. Now, let's just do a FYI here. This is just pajama time. This is not with pads on. We've seen this multiple times where maybe players play really well in this period, and when the pads are on, they're terrible, and vice versa. They don't play good with pajamas on, and they play good with the pads on when preseason comes, when actual, plays are to be made. We've seen that multiple times. So that's just an FYI here, but I can only make a video about what we're hearing, what's taking place in minicamp. That's what I got going on here. Another loser on my list is the fan base. Why? Because I want to watch us play games, folks. I'm ready for NFL season, and so I wish it was already September right now so we can watch some football. So that's a loser because we got to wait and see what is going on for our football team, and waiting does suck. We all know that. So we're going to get to the season here soon. Just can't wait. In the upcoming videos, we got mailbag videos on Saturday. Get ready for that. Got videos dropping Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and of course, as you know, the live show is on Thursday, every single Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on all social media sites. Get ready, because we got a lot of Lions content coming your way. With that said, folks, adios.